Welcome to the Full Tracy Money Audio Commentary. This is Owen Tracy recording. It is 3:55 p.m. That is Central Time. Today is April 10th. Well, I thought that today we had a couple of very interesting things occur. One was really highlighted when I looked at this ratio, which was the Fangman Index relative to the total market cap of the NYSE. It had been at a low not seen in several years at the beginning of the month, and then yesterday it was retesting its peak. So that's a profound advance, where a lot of the buying activity that occurred yesterday, with one of the biggest rallies we've seen from a bear market low in a very long time, it was concentrated in the mega cap sector. So we had huge advances in Apple, in Nvidia, Tesla, Microsoft, Google. But then, of course, now we're starting to see a little bit of reticence. And what else did we see happen today? Well, the 10-year yield was up. The 2-year yield was down. So that is the yield curve spread rising. And this is a lead indicator for US recessions, which has been barking but hasn't bit anyone for really the last several years. So it's really begging the question whether this is a different environment or whether we're seeing something that we've never seen before. And then, of course, we've had gold doing particularly well. The dollar was very weak in here today. It got all the way down and tested the 100 level for the dollar index. So that's a big number. And the dollar index trading below the 200-day and the 100-day moving averages and right at the lower side of its range. This is the last area of potential support. If it fails here, well, then we'd be looking at a completing type 2 top with right hand extension top formation. And that would suggest that the uptrend in gold has got plenty of room to go on the upside. Now, against all of that background, we saw that oil prices were a bit lower, and then most stock markets followed through on the upside from the strength that we had on Wall Street yesterday. But Wall Street was in negative territory in here today. And a lot of it has to do with the perception of what tariffs are going to be and everything to do with tariffs. Now, when we look at the performance of the Fangman relative to the total market cap of the NYSE, well, it has been an incredibly rewarding ratio to take advantage of. All you had to do really was own those 8 companies and you were doing fine for the last 12 years. Now it's a big question whether they're going to hold on to that gain. And then let's zoom out and just look at the NASDAQ, because it had rebounded in exceptionally impressive fashion yesterday,